Honda just revealed updates for the 2026 CR-V that could change the way you see compact crossovers. If you've been unsure about buying one of America's best-selling SUVs, these new features and a few drawbacks might finally make up your mind. At a time when many automakers are cutting corners and raising prices, Honda made some smart moves with the CR-V, but also some choices that could push buyers to the competition. Let's start with what Honda got right, because despite increasing competition, the CR-V still has some genuine strengths that explain its popularity. Number 5. Spacious, comfortable, practical. Picture this, you're heading out for a family vacation and everyone's fighting over legroom while you're trying to cram luggage into an impossibly small cargo area. It's one of those moments that makes you question every car buying decision you've ever made. That's exactly the frustration Honda set out to eliminate when designing the CR-V's interior. The CR-V delivers nearly 40 cubic feet of cargo space behind the rear seats, but here's what makes that number meaningful. You can actually fit a week's worth of luggage for 4 people without playing Tetris. Fold those seats down, and you're looking at over 76 cubic feet of total space, which means that furniture purchase or camping gear haul becomes manageable instead of stressful. That interior space is impressive, but it means nothing if the CR-V can't handle the places you actually want to go, which is why Honda's next move changes everything. Number 4. Trail Sport is here. There's nothing more disappointing than owning a vehicle that looks adventurous but can't handle anything more challenging than a grocery store parking lot. For years, CR-V owners have watched their friends with Subarus and Jeeps head off on weekend adventures while they stayed behind. Not because they didn't want to explore, but because their vehicle couldn't handle the terrain. Honda finally listened, and the Trail Sport represents the solution CR-V owners have been demanding. Those Continental all-terrain tires aren't just for show. They provide genuine grip improvements when you encounter sand, dirt, loose gravel, or muddy conditions that would leave standard tires spinning helplessly. The enhanced all-wheel drive system with improved traction management means the vehicle actually helps you maintain momentum when surfaces get challenging. Instead of getting stuck and needing a tow truck, the Trail Sport systems work together to keep you moving forward, whether that's a sandy beach access road or a snow-covered driveway. All that off-road capability sounds fantastic, but it's useless if you can't figure out how to operate the vehicle's systems, which brings us to Honda's biggest technology breakthrough. Number 3. Modern tech. Few things are more frustrating in modern vehicles than technology that promises convenience but delivers complexity instead. You shouldn't need a computer science degree just to connect your phone or adjust your climate control. Honda understands this balance, and their tech upgrades for 2026 focus on solving real problems rather than showing off. Every CR-V now comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which eliminates one of the most annoying daily rituals: fumbling with charging cables every time you get in your car. Combined with the standard wireless charging pad, your phone stays connected and powered without any physical connections. The 9-inch touchscreen being standard across the lineup addresses another common frustration: trying to use a tiny screen for navigation while driving. But Honda wisely kept physical controls for essential functions. No hunting through touchscreen menus to adjust the temperature. Modern tech is essential, but even the best infotainment system can't save you if the engine can't deliver when you need it most, which is where Honda's powertrain strategy gets really interesting. Number 2. Capable and efficient powertrain. Rising fuel costs are a reality that hits your wallet every single week, and there's nothing worse than watching your hard-earned money disappear into an inefficient gas tank. Traditional wisdom says you have to choose between performance and efficiency, but Honda's hybrid system proves that's no longer true. With 204 and 247 pound-feet of torque, the hybrid powertrain actually outperforms the standard engine while delivering significantly better fuel economy. EPA ratings around 35 miles per gallon combined translate to real-world savings that add up quickly. We're talking hundreds of dollars per year in reduced fuel costs. But here's what makes the hybrid system truly impressive: the instant torque delivery from the electric motors. When you need to merge onto a busy highway or overtake a slow-moving truck, that immediate power response gives you confidence instead of anxiety. Honda's 4th-generation hybrid technology has proven reliable across their entire lineup, which means you're getting mature, tested engineering rather than experimental systems. The fact that over 50% of CR-V buyers now choose hybrid models proves that customers recognize the value. Number 1. Ride quality. Nothing ruins a road trip faster than a vehicle that beats you up over every pothole and highway expansion joint. After a few hours in an uncomfortable car, you arrive at your destination feeling like you've been in a boxing match rather than enjoying the journey. This is where Honda's engineering expertise really shines through. The CR-V achieves that magical balance between comfort and handling that makes every drive pleasant rather than punishing. The suspension soaks up road imperfections that would send harsh impacts through other vehicles, while still maintaining enough connection to the road that you feel confident and in control. Cabin noise levels remain impressively low even at highway speeds, thanks to Honda's attention to sound insulation details. This refinement level rivals vehicles costing significantly more, making every drive feel more premium. So the CR-V delivers impressive refinement and capability, but if you think that tells the whole story, wait until you see the concerning issues that could completely change your buying decision. Number 3. All-wheel drive is not standard. Picture yourself on a snowy morning, running late for an important meeting, and your two-wheel drive crossover can't even make it out of your driveway. It's one of those moments where the few $100s you saved by skipping all-wheel drive suddenly seems like the worst decision you ever made. Unfortunately, Honda still treats all-wheel drive as an expensive upgrade when most competitors have made it standard equipment. This creates a real problem for families living in regions with challenging weather conditions. Snow, ice, gravel roads, and even heavy rain are situations where all-wheel drive provides genuine safety benefits, but Honda forces you to pay extra for what should be basic peace of mind. When you're already spending over $30,000 on a vehicle, having to shell out additional money for all-wheel drive feels like Honda is nickel and diming customers rather than providing comprehensive value. That all-wheel drive situation is problematic, but it pales in comparison to what Honda has done with the vehicle's styling, which represents a massive missed opportunity. Number 2, bland design. Walking through a parking lot and completely losing track of where you parked your vehicle is embarrassing, but it's exactly what happens when you own a car so generically styled that it disappears among dozens of similar-looking crossovers. Honda has played the design game so safely with the current CR-V that they've created something functionally invisible. The exterior styling offends absolutely no one, but it also excites absolutely no one. There's nothing inherently wrong with the proportions or build quality, but there's also nothing that makes you feel proud to pull into your driveway. Compare this to Honda's own history of bold, sometimes polarizing designs that sparked genuine emotional connections, and the current CR-V feels like a massive step backward. But bland design is nothing compared to what's coming next, and that would be the pricing. Number 1, it's not cheap. Sticker shock at the dealership is one of those experiences that can instantly kill your enthusiasm for a new vehicle purchase. You walk in expecting reasonable prices, only to discover that Honda has positioned their compact crossover as a premium product with pricing to match. Base models now start above $32,000, which puts them in direct competition with vehicles offering significantly more standard equipment. This pricing strategy becomes even more problematic when you start comparing feature content. Competitors often include as standard equipment what Honda reserves for higher trim levels. You're paying premium prices but receiving a vehicle that feels stripped down compared to similarly priced alternatives. The real financial pain comes when you try to configure a properly equipped CR-V. Want all-wheel drive for safety? That costs extra. Need decent technology features? You'll have to move up trim levels. By the time you add the features that come standard on competitors, you're looking at price tags that approach luxury vehicle territory, except you're still getting a Honda interior and basic warranty coverage. Honda seems to be banking on brand loyalty and resale value projections to justify these premium prices, but that strategy only works if buyers don't compare it with the competition. When you can get more features, longer warranties, and often superior performance from competitors at lower prices, the CR-V's value proposition starts looking questionable. The 2026 Honda CR-V presents a complex buying decision. While it delivers impressive cargo space, the long-awaited Trail Sport off-road capability, user-friendly technology upgrades, efficient hybrid performance, and premium ride quality that rivals luxury vehicles. These strengths are undermined by Honda's decision to charge extra for all-wheel drive, when competitors include its standard, uninspiring design that makes the vehicle practically invisible in parking lots, and premium pricing that forces buyers to pay luxury car money for a vehicle that feels stripped down compared to better-equipped competitors at similar price points. So, what prevails, good or bad? Are these strengths enough to neglect drawbacks, especially now when the key rival is getting a full redesign? If you think it's enough, you definitely need to check out our next video about the next generation 2026 Toyota RAV4. The new model is so good that once they check it out, Honda guys won't speak with condescension when comparing it to their CR-V anymore.